The Hunter Brothers proudly present Hunting for Funny. Hello folks and welcome to Hunting for Funny. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jack, and we are the Hunter Brothers.
Yes, we are. What are we doing here, Jack?
So this is our podcast. I mean, it's something we've talked about for doing a long time now, I suppose. As you can tell, or maybe not tell, me and Chris are brothers. We're the Hunter Brothers.
Yes.
And basically, I ring Chris all the time for a chat, and we usually have funny conversations. And we thought, you know what, we're going to try and do a podcast and try and find the funny in everyday life. So yeah.
Good.
Welcome to episode 1. This is so exciting.
It is exciting. I'm looking forward to this. It should be good. We'll have a giggle. We'll have a laugh.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
We'll do a few funnies if we can.
So I'll try.
Yeah.
Try.
So Jack, what are we doing this week during this whole lockdown, scary times?
Yeah, I mean, this week's been difficult for me because, well, not difficult, it's been different, I suppose. Like, as you know, and the listeners might know, I'm an athlete, so I play table tennis. And this week I've been back on Zoom, so it's been strange. I mean, doing table tennis without a table or a ball, difficult. But
it was part of the title, table tennis.
Yeah,
it's not nothing
right.
tennis.
Like, we got the schedule through,
Yeah.
and it's two sessions a day, 3 days a week, so it's not too heavy, but
That's not too bad at all.
yeah, it's a little bit odd being on camera.
Yeah, I bet.
To myself, I don't know what the neighbours think I'm doing for twice a day. I mean,
well, you know, whatever makes money in these difficult times. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm ready to judge. That's cool. So I'm glad you're getting back into doing things. Then things are starting to slowly get back on track.
No, it's all right. It's been all right.
Awesome. I've just pretty much just same as always. I've been working from home this whole time. I make video games for those of you who don't know, and luckily that means I can just work at home. And I've been working at home since March, so I've not had a proper day off yet. I didn't get that luxury. People have got these gaps. I've been so jealous. People have got these gaps where they've had like weeks to learn like a new language or to learn to paint or something. And they're like, I've got less time than I had before we went on a breakdown. Because now, like, the computer's at home. I've got no commute, so I'm just working a bit longer than normal. Like,
what I found is that when we went into lockdown, I had nothing to do, but I was still dead busy. I was like, it's like when when retired people and they're like, oh, I'm retired, but I'm busy, and never like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I always wondered what they mean by that.
How can you do anything? Now I understand what it's like to be retired. I feel like I've got loads of stuff to do.
Oh man,
I was fitted training in.
I've always been on the mindset that I never want to retire, but at the same time, I can't wait to retire.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like if you stop working, you die. But also, I want a break.
Yeah.
So it's like, maybe if that breaks death, so be it. You know what I mean? But
it's a long holiday. It's a
really long holiday. It's cheap though. You know, you haven't got to pay. Well, you can pay in advance and never pay the fucker back. But yeah, so it's just it's been an interesting week really. We've just been playing video games. It's what I normally do. Luckily, me and the wife, we're kind of antisocial introverts anyway, so it's really not much change for us. So it's only just starting to get a little bit monotonous, which is lucky because some people were being driven mental by like day 2, but we're not really ones that go out. We go out once a week to get our burgers and that's it. So
I was going to say, your life's not really changed that much, is it?
No, not at all. Not at all. And I'm really glad we get on because we're married, but we're married in like January. And granted, there was like a decade being together before that. So the honeymoon period never happened. Like it did, but it was like, way long ago. So luckily we get on really well. So we like being around each other. But for those couples who just don't like each other, I can't imagine the hell this is. And with those and a piece on the side, I cannot imagine the strain going on there in that relationship. Luckily, none of that's going on here.
There's no lockdown lovers going on, is there?
Nah.
Spreading more than Corona if you do that sort of stuff.
You get the Rona and the clap all in one happy little package. You don't want that, do you? But yeah, we've just been playing games. It was Charlie's birthday last week, so I got her a video game, which is it's mental. It's called Maneater, and you play. It's not what you think. Trust me, it's definitely not that.
The games are that, Chris. There's special websites for that.
Well, no, that'd be nice. No, this game is about a shark, and you play the shark. So it's awesome. They've done it like a Discovery Channel documentary, like TV series. Like the Atlantic crab fisherman one, whatever it's called, that crazy show. It's like that, but you're the shark that they're talking about, and then the guys on the boats are like the bosses. So you got to go and eat fish and stuff to get bigger and evolve, and you can evolve to like have like natural armor and glowing bioluminescent bits and stuff, and it's mental. And so she's just been going on, I'm a sharky, and then like like 3 or 4 times she's legit screamed because out of nowhere just a crocodile will just snap at her, and man, she's useless for jump scares. It proper gets her, and it's so funny to watch.
Talking about games, I've discovered NBA 2K20 on the Switch. It was
oh, please tell me you got to the cutscenes.
It was £2.20 on the Switch store.
You got
and
robbed.
I got proper into it. I mean, like proper into it. I
Yeah.
picked the team, Houston Rockets. I'm
Nice.
there. I've even gone on Amazon and I've ordered myself the full kit.
Oh,
Not
nice.
just the top, the shorts
Jesus.
as well.
That's what, like £100 or something?
No, it's blag, but we don't tell people that. 'cause it's
Amazon
not
do blag,
quite
nice.
real.
You went to
It's got a
Amazon.Liverpool.
Nike flick rather than Nike tick, if you get what I'm about. But yeah, I've got the full kicks. I've got the playoffs coming up, and I thought if I'm not dressed properly, I'm not going to win the playoffs. So I thought I'm going to have to get a new full character.
That's
But
fair
Lucy's
enough.
getting a bit pissed off because of like overnight time. I'm like, oh, you're tired? She's going, no. I'm like, oh, I just thought I'd be able to play the game. And she's like,
Yeah, I don't get a tie, but just get out, will you?
yeah, just piss off for a while. Be all right.
So you enjoying it then?
Yeah, no, it's all right.
All I've seen about that game is the horrifically bad cutscenes because
Oh, yeah.
they've actually voiced by the basketball players, and it sounds like they were given zero direction.
Yeah,
So-
no, it's tough. It's like half an hour cutscenes, like
Yeah.
all in all. But I've played about 3 games, but yeah,
It's
the voiceovers are weird actually because it's like the lips don't go with the voice, and
Yeah.
2, the voice sounds like the guy's like sedated.
yeah,
Like,
that's what I mean. It's the actual basketballers. They don't know how to voice act. So it's like when I heard clips of it, it sounded like listening to like a spelling bee at a primary school.
Yeah, it was
They've got
more
that kind
like
of tone to them. It's not a good idea. I don't know how the game plays, but the actual cutscenes were bloody awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and between that and I've been watching. Have you ever watched F is for Family on Netflix?
No,
It's
not about-
Bill Burr's cartoon. You know, the comedian Bill Burr.
Oh yeah.
He's got like an animated series. It's kind of autobiographical, but not really. And it's about like growing up in the 70s and how completely non-PC everything was. So because of that, there's a lot of like non-PC stuff in it.
Yeah.
Because it's just how it was then. But season 4 came out on Charlie's birthday, and I showed all the resistance on all the restraint in the world by not watching any of it until like way late in the day. So I thought I was quite a good husband for doing that. Because
You do that thing where you're watching this season,
Yeah.
and you end up watching about 20 minutes extra than your missus do. But then when you watch it together, you rewind and you're like, whoa, didn't know that was going to happen. Like,
Oh my God. Nah, I'm lucky. I've got permission. We've both got permission between us that we can move along as long as we're willing to rewatch.
Oh, nice.
But to be fair, we spend all our time together, so it'd be kind of weird if one of us was just watching it and one wasn't. But yeah, did you see the PS5 reveal?
Yeah, I've seen bits about it actually. It looks like a massive Boss router. It looks like it's like what your Wi-Fi come if you're paying 50 quid a month.
You mean my router? No.
Yeah.
See, I thought it was gorgeous because when I first saw the controller, they showed the controller months ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is the nicest design thing I've ever seen out of anything, like cars, buildings, whatever. It was just it really struck me. And then they revealed the console, and I was like, that's also really nice. And then it kind of started to settle in. Hang on a minute, I've got one of them next to my PS4, and it's just a bit smaller. But yeah, I've seen people comparing it, like between that and the new Xbox and the Nintendo Switch. They're saying like you can have a Wi-Fi router, or you can have a mini fridge, or you can have a toaster. Like they're your options, because all 3 of them have got that little look to them. And you know what? Whatever, it sells, doesn't it? You know. So what more did they need if it sells?
How much are they talking about price?
We don't know yet. There's rumours it's going to be like about 800, but I don't think it'll be that much.
800?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that much. Because like I remember when the PS3 came out, that came out at £800. Like day one, it was £800. Everyone freaked out so much they lowered it like 2 days later, and Charlie's brother was there at midnight to buy it, and he got it midnight launch, and then it went down by a chunk 2 days later,
no.
at like £400 off. So he was livid, which makes me kind of happy because I like it when people get angry about that kind of stuff.
Remember playing PlayStation when we were younger?
Yeah.
Like, you'd be playing like the PS2 on like Dave Mirra and BMX, and I'd come in.
I was thinking about that today.
Remember that?
Yeah, of course I do. I was thinking of Sum 41. I was like, the first time I ever heard of them was on Dave Mirra BMX.
Yeah,
that makes no difference.
As well.
That was great, and you could play as Slim Jim. Yeah, and you could. Oh, man, that's such a good game. We need to get that again.
Yeah, I know.
I think I might actually have it.
I used to play thinking I was bossing it.
Yeah.
And my controller wasn't plugged in, but you didn't tell me.
Not at all.
Good. I was just looked down, like, my eyes up, and you were like, oh, really? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
You dug me in there.
To be fair, we did play together a lot.
Oh yeah,
But
sure, yeah.
sometimes you'd want to play, and I'm like, I'm in the middle of something. And you're like, oh, but I'll just play. Like, yeah, but I can't just stop this bit. Here's a controller. Just do what you think you're doing. It's fine. Because, fake. If you don't know it's not real and you're happy, you're still happy.
I mean, I had enjoyment out of it, so what can you do?
Yeah, exactly. It's all you need. It's like when we used to play Guitar Hero, and I'd be on the actual guitar, and you'd be like, "Am I playing this?" Yeah, sure, yeah. Oh, what can I say? You've always been a fool. Speaking of games and stuff, though, there was a game that we got, which I think you and your missus need.
Yeah,
It's called 51 Worldwide Classics on the Switch.
yeah.
It's 51 kind of traditionally board games, but it's on the Switch.
Ah, okay.
What was that? Something's unplugging on my computer.
Oh, God.
I don't know what that was, but we're good. Anyway, still recording, so that's all we need.
All
Yeah,
good.
so... Yeah, anyway. Yeah, it's 51 Worldwide Classics. And it's all sorts of old board games and stuff. Like, there's the old one from Egypt, the very first ever board game. I forget what it's
Yeah.
called. It's got, like, marbles in it.
Oh, yeah.
There's that. And then they've got, like, desktop, like, toy football, toy baseball, air hockey. Then there's, like, chess and there's blackjack. There's all sorts of stuff in it.
Yeah.
And it's great. Me and Charlie have been playing the hell out of it. And we've been playing
Okay.
toy baseball, which is kind of like if you imagine baseball on a pinball machine.
Okay. Bit like Sabutio.
Kind
Or
of, yeah, kind of. But everything's like magnetic and on movie parts and stuff.
All right.
And
Wow.
it's really cool. And it's just a fun game. And the other night, I don't know where it came from. I'm
Yeah.
normally awful at this game. And for some reason, I just got on this little hot streak. And the very first round, I got like 15 runs. And then Charlie got like 3 or something. But I mean, granted, she beat me the next round because that's how things work.
Yeah.
I never win for long in this house. But yeah, it was just, it's a good game. I enjoyed playing it. So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. I'll tell you what happened to me this week. The most embarrassing thing ever happened to me this week.
What's that?
Oh, so my girlfriend Lucy got a new job, so we were celebrating. And I finished my training, had a bath, jumped in my comfy clothes, and I chucked on a pair of, them Thailand pants with the elephants on that travellers getting all on my gap year, them sort of tracks. Because I bought some of them in Thailand. They were literally about £2.
Right.
So I've put a pair of them on.
Yeah.
And I've like gone to transfer and sit onto the couch,
Mhm.
and the whole of my undercarriage is ripped. Like the whole seam has just gone out. And obviously I've just got out the bath. I had no undies on.
Oh man.
So me and Lucy having this bit of thing like, oh yeah, hanging out, blah, blah. So I thought, it's Lucy, like, seen it all before, blah, blah. So we're carrying on, playing a bit of Switch. You know what? We're going to treat ourselves. Being on a diet, we're going to get a pizza. So like, time goes by, we ordered a pizza.
Yeah.
And I go, I'll go and get it. We're celebrating your job, very proud of you, all that lot. So only to like get out to the pizza guy, and I realised he's given me a bottle of Coke, and I've opened my legs to put it in between my legs in my wheelchair. Realised my cock and bollocks just fell out.
Oh man, was
this delivery guy's had more than a tip just off me. Like, just to give him a little pink shove of pizza.
Oh, he wishes it was just a tip.
Oh my god,
it's
so embarrassing. I
That's
only
terrible.
realised like a day after though, because I went to put them back on. I was like, I chucked them in the bin.
Yeah.
But like, I went to Lucy. Oh shit! I went to go and get a pizza yesterday. And didn't keks on, and we both just like fell about laughing.
So you just thought it was normal for a delivery guy to just throw up as soon as he gets his change back?
Well, when he was giving me the pizza, he was doing that thing where he was like intensely staring me in the eyes. He didn't look down. I was thinking, oh, it's the wheelchair thing. Like people get a bit awkward in the wheelchair.
Yeah, the old unicorn
No,
effect.
my knob's hanging out.
Oh my god. Well, it's going to happen at some point in your life. At least it happened now. Get it out of the way, Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, it didn't give me free pizza though, so it's a shame.
Maybe next time though, he knows what he's getting, so he's got an incentive now. The word's going to be going to spreading around Papa John's that you get your Papa John out when people drop off pizza. Papa John's salami. Oh god. Right.
New pizza called the meat and two veg.
A very British pizza that is. The Sunday roast. Oh god, bit of beef log on there. That's terrible, Jack. That is bloody terrible. So who are you going to flash this week?
I've no idea. I'm
You got
going
any
to try my
plans?
best to not flash anyone, but you never know.
Maybe order an Italian.
Yeah, shit. I'm going to try. So I'm getting my spaghetti out.
Yeah, you should have a little tick box next to the door so you go for each type of meal. You've done pizza man. Okay, next we'll get the Chinese and then get an Indian. See how many you can do before you get arrested.
I might get a curry because I'm hot. See what I did there?
Yes. Sadly, I did. And that's when everyone clicks off.
Yeah.
Nah, to be fair,
I
if they
always
haven't by
get
now, they're
done,
not gonna.
like, I always get done, on these Zoom calls because
Yeah.
I always log on and I'm always at the latest one there, so I'm rushing around clicking the button. I'm never quite ready for the call.
Right.
Or for a thing that I was filming like a few weeks ago that's coming out soon,
Mhm.
I was just literally facing the camera and they hadn't joined the meeting yet, so
Right.
I was waiting there. I was a bit nervous, checking my collar, you know what you're doing, like getting smartened up,
Yeah,
sorting
yeah.
my hair out that I've shaved off. But like, and then I clicked back on because I was using my camera. Clicked on Zoom, and like 6 people are staring at me, and I was thinking, "Oh no, I've just been checking my eyebrows in this mirror, and they've been just staring at me."
Genius.
It wasn't the best first impressions I've made, but it was
Yeah.
alright.
You're a fool. But still, this happens, isn't it? You know, that's the good thing in life. If you can just laugh stuff off like that, then it's
True,
fine.
yeah,
If you
absolutely.
wallow in it, you're screwed.
True.
So, but yeah, fair enough. So, that's what you've been doing this week then?
Yeah, not a lot really.
Nice.
That's me done. I've been doing plenty of videos, which is for schools and stuff, because I usually go into schools, do some
Yeah.
appearances, meet the kids, be inspirational, all that
Nice.
stuff. But yeah, these video ones are strange ones because I feel like I'm doing the same videos over again. So I'm like, hello, insane
Yeah.
school in here. But I'm really enjoying it. I mean, the
No, I'm
kids-
glad you're enjoying it. And plus, you
Kids
can
are
always
doing
spice it up a little bit each time, can't you?
Oh yeah,
Change
I
up.
might
It's
start
up to you,
singing
innit?
them. Yeah.
I imagine
No,
for
been
me,
alright.
that'd feel weird though. Just calling a school full of kids, like, "Hey,
Yeah.
do you know how I got where I am?" It doesn't really work out for me.
Pack away these originals in your pocket, just like shaking them.
They're all stuck in one glob. Do you want a sweetie? I've licked them. That'd be bloody awful. I wouldn't like that one bit.
No, not right.
So, for those of you listening, we're going to be having some recurring segments on this podcast, I think, as we go along. Now, as you know, it's episode 1, so we're just getting the feelers out, trying to figure out what we're doing as we go along. So don't expect professionalism, because you're not going to get it. You're going to get us being knobs, because that's what we do. But we're thinking, as we go along, we'll have little segments like this one, where we're thinking of talking about what's bugging us. So, Jack, what's bugging you?
Right, this one's a big one.
Oh,
And I
God.
don't know whether
Is that what you
anyone's
said to the pizza man?
problem, but it's something I feel very passionate about.
Right.
When we're tidying up, when we do the cleaning once
Yes.
a week, me and Lucy, we have certain jobs.
Right.
My job is to take the bin bag out and take it outside.
Yes.
Now, for me, it's a very strenuous process. I have a bin bag in my knee, I get bin juice on my leg, I have to go to the bins. It's not a great ideal. But in return, Lucy does the sweeping, the mopping, and I come back and do the one. The only job she has to do bin-wise
Yeah.
is to put the bin bag in the bin.
Right. The empty
Now,
one.
how many times can I tell her not to tuck the fucking bin bag back in the bin? Because she's tucking it because it looks neat for when people come round. It's fucking locked down. Swear, honestly, I guess me. She's folding the bin bag back into the bin and then putting rubbish on top of it. I'm like, if you want me to get the bin out, I'm not putting my hand in
Oh,
the
so
shop.
the bin is actually like folded inside under the rubbish.
Yeah, so
Oh,
usually
man.
I'd put a bin bag over it. There's a bit of bin bag hanging around.
Yeah.
People think it's a bin. There's got to be
That's
a bin
where it
bag.
lives. That's its place.
Yeah, exactly. But no, it's got to be tucked under the seal of the bin for all the bin juice, for all the rancid chicken or whatever you've been eating that
Oh,
week, for me to stick
dude.
underneath my fingernails to take out because it looks aesthetic. Fuck off with it. That's my.
Because it looks aesthetic. Well, that's a first t-shirt.
She's house
Bin
proud.
juice 'cause it
I
looks
wanna be bin
aesthetic.
proud.
Oh, God, that's awful. I can see why that'd bug you.
Honestly, it's been pent up for ages, and she'll listen to this, and she always goes, "But it's a habit. It's not a habit. If I told you from the first week we lived together to stop it, that's a forced choice that you're making
Yeah.
about doing the bin bag."
Ah, well, you know, some people you can't change. And that's fine. Don't hit me, Lucy. That's fine. You do you. I know we're in lockdown now, but at some point we're going to be face to face again. Don't hit me.
I mean, you do you, but don't do the fucking bin bag like that. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Oh, man, that's brilliant. Well, what has been bugging me recently, it's a very petty thing. I'm a very petty person these days. I'm old. It's what I do. You know, on Facebook, they have like pages where you can join. Well, me and Charlie, we're obsessed with Disney since we went there for the honeymoon. And so we're in a bunch of like Disney groups.
Right.
And there's this one group. It's called something like Disney Orlando for the Brits or something like that, which sounds like an EDL subgroup, but it's not. You know, Mickey first. It's not like that.
Mickey Mouse in a Great Britain top, just
a shaved head and a beer.
Disney lives matter. Disney lives matter.
No, Walt didn't think so, but let's move on. But yeah, no, they have this thing where for some reason, whenever anybody posts anything, they always start it off with admin delete if not allowed. I was like, you fucking think. That's their job. That's the only thing they're there for, is to make sure stuff's getting posted that is supposed to be there. It's like going to Tesco and saying you can beep that through if you want on your laser scanning majig. It's like, yeah, you fucking idiot. This is what I do. This is what I'm here for. You give me the stuff, I'm going to scan it through. So it's so petty, but it gets me so angry. You can tell I don't go out much because this is the stuff that annoys me. I don't see actual social events happening. Like, it's just little bits like that, and you see it so many times in a day. It stacks up, and I want to punch someone.
I mean, I absolutely agree. I've seen it before. But you know, them admins are going to be some like sweaty person sitting in their house somewhere. Oh, what post can they allow today? Just
I have the power.
Oh, I've got to delete this for me.
One hand in the pants, one hand on the phone. Accept, deny. Oh man, that'd be a fun job, to be fair. If it was a paying job, I'd like that kind of, like, you know, that sort of gladiator thumbs up, thumbs down job. Like, that'd be just a great job to have. But yeah, so that's what's bugging me this week. It's what's bugging you this week.
Yeah.
Another thing that we're thinking of talking about is you had the idea of idiots and heroes of the week.
Yeah.
So you can go first. So this is your segment. Who's your idiot of the week?
My idiot of the week, and I don't know whether anyone's seen this on Twitter, but it has really, really pissed me off. And it's a woman, or shall I say thing, called Katie Hopkins. I don't know if anyone's seen her. But wow. I mean... I had a different thing originally for this idiot segment, and I was on Twitter before we done chilling out, and I seen this tweet that she'd done to Marcus Rashford, who plays for Man United.
Right.
Now I'm a big Liverpool fan. I hate Man United, but Marcus Rashford the last few weeks has been trying to get the government to still allow free school meals in schools.
Right.
At the moment, the government to give vouchers out to kids in lockdown that would usually get free school meals.
Right, yeah.
Like an allowance to get food, because that's what they usually would get fed.
Uh-huh.
The government said that in the summer they were going to stop it because of summer holidays. Marcus Rashford came out and said, I was one of them kids. There's a lot of families struggling.
Yeah.
We should jump on this and keep going during the summer. And as a result, the government have extended it due to what Marcus Rashford's done. So
that's pretty cool, yeah.
Good really well. But Katie Hopkins, the thing, should we call her, tweeted him, and I've got the tweet written down.
Oh God, he's got quotation marks, people.
I mean, I've got written since school, but it pissed me off that much I've got it.
You weren't very good at it either.
It does look like a spider's just been splattered on my page.
That's fine.
Some sort of read
if you can read it, it's fine.
It says, Dear Marcus Rashford, do you think women should think about how many kids they're having before they want to feed them? I don't want to be paying for your kids, and you're welcome to for me paying for yours. And I was like, wow, what an absolute twat. Right. And I went onto our newsfeed, and it's just a tirade towards people who used to have free school meals.
Yeah.
Who's saying, I'm a taxpayer, and she's absolutely no idea about any of this stuff. I mean, it's ridiculous. And if she does it for likes, I know I shouldn't do it. I don't follow it, and it really gets annoyed, and that's what she wants.
That means she's winning, yeah.
Oh,
just don't feed. She's a hate sponge. Don't feed her.
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you remember the Hamiltons from back in the day?
Hamiltons?
It was like I forgot what their names are now, but it was a man and a woman who, I think one was an MP. And they were like, I think it was Christine Hamilton. But anyway, they were on like I'm a Celebrity and all that kind of stuff. They're basically Katie Hopkins from back in the day. A couple of them, if I remember right. But yeah, they were Jeb Ends as well. And no one knows who they are anymore.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, school meals, we had free school meals growing up.
Yeah, totally.
They were the best meals in the school. You had them little trays that were colourful, little section for your drink of milk and your big meal and your little pudding. Boss that.
Back in my day, we had sponge cake and pink custard. You know what's weird? Do you ever have like this smell memory where you smell something and it takes you back to like a very nostalgic period of time?
Yeah, I do actually.
Well, there's I don't know what it is. There's a part of the building that I work in. I walk through a specific door and I get the very slightest whiff of something. I think it's like a server room or something. Yeah. And it takes me straight back to primary school canteen in Breckfield where I used to go. And I don't know why. And I can't piece together the full memory. I suddenly remember being there, if that makes sense. It's so weird. Yeah. It's like, I think it's the closest thing we're going to get to time travel. But I definitely enjoy that.
I get it with toast. Like with toast, when I smell toast in the morning buttered.
You're like a stroke.
Is
that what happened when you smell bent toast?
Yeah, when I was in primary school.
Yeah.
We used to have like a toast tray that came out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, my used to give us 50p.
Yeah.
And I used to get you 2 slices of toast. But I remember the smell. It used to come through the vents in school. So when you smell it, you knew they had 10 minutes left before the bell was going to go. You can run out to your toast. There'd be like a stampede to get some Hovis.
I forgot about that.
Trying to do it.
That's amazing. Oh man. So so that's your idiot of the week.
Yeah.
Katie Hopkins.
Do you want my hero of the week, or are we alternating it, or what would you like to do?
We'll stick idiots and then heroes. I think it's probably good. Let's make instead of making a shit sandwich, let's just have like a fun cupcake with a shit topping.
Nice.
So we're starting from the top, and then we're going to be here to quote Lamar or whoever it was.
Yeah.
I think that's how it goes. I've never heard the song. I just heard the snippet. Anyway, waffling chat as always. Yeah. So my idiot of the week is somebody who I saw online yesterday. There's someone, you know those doorbells that got the little camera on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's always footage online of people being stupid with them, and there was some idiot in America, I assume. I said idiot, so it probably is. I don't know. And he was walking his dog coming back to like an apartment block.
Yeah.
And he saw like his neighbour's apartment had like a parcel underneath it, and like he's fully there, just normal, walking his dog to the apartment. And he walks by and there's like a wall there, so he walks behind the wall, and then he comes back like that with a t-shirt over his head. And this poor dog behind him being dragged because he can't see where the dog is. And he picks up the parcel and goes back around the corner, dragging this poor dog around the corner as well, with his t-shirt over his head, like we haven't just seen him like a half second ago. It's just stupidest idiot ever. It's like, if you're going to steal something, first of all, don't steal, ever. But also, if you were going to steal, don't steal from your neighbour. Yeah. And also, don't steal from your neighbour when you've just been on camera right in front of him. So yeah, that was my idiot of the week.
It's like that Three Lions segment where he covers his beard with his hand. And he like,
I've not seen that. Is it good? I keep meaning to watch that. I've not seen it yet.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
It looks pretty cool.
No, it's...
Right, who is your hero of the week then? We've done idiots. Who's your hero?
My hero of the week, and I'd like a drum roll, please, Chris, if you can give us one. Homemade garlic bread. That's my hero of the week. So the last few weeks...
Homemade garlic bread. To be fair, that sounds pretty nice.
Honestly, I think me and Lucy have invented the next biggest thing in the world.
I'm so glad you didn't just say garlic bread then.
No,
you did not invent it. If you had to look it up.
Got garlic on it. What we have invented is garlic bagels. I know what you're thinking. It's not really what you do normally. But the last few weeks we've been on a diet. We've been trying to look after ourselves.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Lockdown, new me, and all that stuff.
Yes, new you, new
But we
me.
wanted some garlic bread. And we've been tracking calories. We looked at half a baton of garlic bread. Is it called a baton? Or is that what the police hit with people with? Baguette.
Bit of both. If the French police, they use baguettes.
The police hit baguettes with baguettes. Anyway.
Nice. I like it.
There's like 400 calories in half one of them.
Right.
I could rattle off a full one of them quite easily.
Duh.
So we thought, you know what, we're going to try an alternative. We found these bagel thins.
Oh, I like them. They're nice. Warburton's thins.
And we also found layer pack garlic butter.
Nice. I'll see where you're going with this.
2 and 2 together. Spread it on liberally. Chuck it in the thing. Get it crispy. Honestly, better than garlic bread. Better than any garlic bread I've ever had.
I'm going Tesco tomorrow. That might have to be on my list. That sounds pretty damn good.
Me and you are going to be on Dragon's Den in front of Peter Jones. So we've got. I'll give Lucy a cook because she actually invented it. But
I was going to say, why did I get involved in this? You two came up with it. Am I just the brains of the non-operation? These guys invented something that exists.
Honestly, garlic bagels are the way forward.
Well, I've got to say, I wasn't expecting your first hero to be a not person, but I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad it wasn't because now I want it and I can achieve it.
Some heroes don't wear capes, Chris, they wear crumbs.
That's true. That's true. Some heroes get baked. Not like Bluntman and Chronic, but I mean like actually baked in an oven.
Snoop Dogg is a hero, but it's another baked.
He's never not baked, that guy. Jesus Christ. Have you seen him in the Just Eat adverts?
Yeah.
You know, anybody else in the world, you'd be like, oh man, you've sold out in the Just Eat adverts. But for Snoop, you're like, oh, it's a Tuesday. It's how he rolls.
It's like he's just got the munchies and just jumped on Just Eat doing adverts.
Yeah, his life is just a munchie. His full life, it's one big Cadbury's munchie. Or whoever makes them. My hero of the week is a person, you'll be glad to know. It's actually the one and only Adam Rowe.
Oh, nice.
Because he released a new special, his first special. He released it fully self-produced. He recorded 2 shows, one in the afternoon and one in the night, in London Comedy Store, like the Comedy Store. Sorry, LA, but it is. And Yeah, we recorded it there, and it's fully self-produced, and it's completely free and on YouTube. And I tell you what, it was needed when it came out. You know, I was having a rough lockdown day. That was out. I watched it, pissed myself laughing. Very, very, very good special. It's just absolutely knocked it out of the park. And in these dire times, people need cheering up, and that's exactly what he did. And he's doing it for free, not expecting anything, you know. So he's my hero of the week, I think.
Absolutely. I mean, I watched that as well. It was an absolutely incredible stand-up special.
Yeah.
It was so strange as well for me, is that we haven't seen like crowded performances in a while. So it was so nice to feel a bit like normality, and he's absolutely hilarious.
He really is. Genuinely, he's one of the best.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to more people knowing of him. He's been getting more and more recognition throughout the past couple of years. He's been on, like Comedy Central and the roast battles and stuff like that. And his roast battle was great. It's just brilliant. You should watch it. I think it's still on Comedy Central's what's it called, on demand thing.
Yeah,
online.
I think I've seen it. Did you see the bit he did about the girl who had epilepsy?
I was just trying to think of the I was trying to think of the bit. Yeah.
You said something like, she was born with epilepsy, but she's had epileptic fits, or in her case, she's got epileptics. I would do if I was drunk or something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Epileptic if I had to. Oh man, yeah, it was great on that. It was really, really funny. I love that show because it's just no holds barred. Do what you want. That's my kind of humour. Where it's everyone in the room understands it's just a joke.
Yeah.
You know, it can be offensive, but that's fine.
I mean, the funniest people are Scousers, I'll give him that. And him and Paul Smith have run that Hot Water Comedy Club in Liverpool so well.
Yeah.
We went there and I'd nearly pissed myself laughing. It was unbelievably
Hot
funny.
Water is God's gift to comedy when it comes to English comedy, you know. But like, even, you know, Liverpool crowds are so good that even like American comedians, when they come over, they know they have to hit Liverpool and they're going to have a good night doing it. Even like Bill Burr, one of his favourite places to play is Liverpool because we're a bunch of ball breakers like he is. Like Bostonites are ball breakers. It's what they do. That's their sense of humour. Same with us. You know, we find joy in putting other people down, but knowing that it's coming back harder. You know, it's like there's no offence meant by it. It's purely a back and forth bit of banter. But yeah, it works so well. And that Hot Water is such a cool place. It's a terrifying venue to play if you ever do it. Because it's like
you played it, didn't you? Did you do
twice?
it?
Yeah, I've done it twice.
Wow.
It was amazing. But yeah, I want to do that again one day. That was fucking cool.
Yeah.
But it's weird. It's one of those places where there's something about the atmosphere just gets you. Like I remember the day of my last gig there. I was not in a comedy mood that day. Just completely, not even a bit. I wasn't like angry or whatever. It's just I was just off. You know, you have days where you like I don't feel anything today. It was one of them days, and I went anyway, and just something about the environment. It just turns that dial up. You're like, man, let's fucking do this. These people are gonna laugh.
Yeah. There's like a buzz in the air when you go in. It's amazing.
There was also a drunk woman in the crowd. I remember to my left, and at one point she laughed at something I said, which wasn't a particular joke. It's just something I'd said, and she laughed at it. And then she went, "Oh, sorry." I said, "You're allowed to laugh. That's why you're here." But I just thought it was funny that she felt like she'd offended me or something. It's like, not a chance, love. Absolutely not a chance.
Like going to a funeral and not like apologising for crying.
Yeah. Oh man. Right, so we've done the Idiots and Heroes of the Week segment.
Yeah.
I fucked up the order a little bit because we've got another segment we were going to do.
Yeah, we have.
We'll do it now instead because I messed it up, didn't I? Because I'm a jeb end. Yeah. So we're going to try this. Right, this could be really bad. This could be almost cringe-inducing. This could end up on one of those cringe compilations on YouTube, and I apologise if it does. But let's fucking give it a go.
This could also end my public persona, the small platform that I do have. This could go crashing down. So
I hope not. You're a smart lad. Don't do anything bad. You'll be all right. So do you want to explain what the idea of this thing, or do you want me to explain what the idea of this segment is?
I can explain it if you want.
Go on then, if you know what it is.
The idea of this segment is we're going to do celebrity impressions.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is we've got a randomly selected generator that's got celebrity names on.
Yes. We'll
pick one, and then the opposite person is going to pick a scenario for that celebrity to be in, and then that person has got to describe or do the impression of that person in that scenario. So this could go any way, and quite nervous about this bit, Chris, because impressions are not my forte slightly.
Tell me about it. Oh man, if I could fill a nappy right now, I would. So my chair will just have to do.
Mate, I'm in a wheelchair. There's one thing shitting yourself standing up, shitting yourself in a wheelchair. Different thing.
Yeah, but
upholstery is an absolute fortune to clean. You want to try and sort.
Yeah, but on the plus side, you get a bit taller. So you're measured by your sitting height. You know what I mean? So you should put on Tinder 4 foot and a fart. Well, you should have closed your Tinder by now, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right. So, are you going to go first, and I give this scenario, or the other way around? It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll go first with my first person.
All right, so I don't know who this person is that Jack's got. We used a random generator. So let's go with that person's. Oh, he's on a busy tram and he's not, or he or she. Well, it'd be he. Anyway. You're on a busy tram and you're not happy about it.
Right.
And I've got to try and guess who Jack is impersonating by stuff that he says and does.
Hello, I'm waiting for a tram. We're in Sheffield. Oh, yeah. And what I'd love to do right now is sit in a crowded tram, go to work, and beat a hole in that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, brother. That's Macho Man Randy Savage. I love
That's
it.
the one point. I've got a point. Get it.
Ding. I'm not editing a ding in there. You can start off. There's no numbers appearing. Use your noggin. All right, fine.
In my throat. I need a bit of tea. I've got myself a Tory tea, by the way, Chris.
What the hell's a Tory tea?
Tory tea is green tea. This is lemon green tea, and it's Tory tea because only Tories and middle class people drink it. So I've changed the corner of my life. It's called maybe a rag to riches story. So. We were born in poverty, we are like a rocky, and now I'm sitting in my living room drinking green tea. I mean, dreams do come true, Chris. I'll tell you that.
Apparently so. It's nice to know things can turn up in the world. I mean, you're only, 12 years behind me, but it's all good.
That's the one.
Oh, man. You fool. All right.
Your go.
Give me a scenario.
Your scenario is, let me think. Just walked into a strip club and seen boobs for the first time.
Okay. I can't do impressions, by the way, just so you know. All right, let's go see what this is all about. What the fuck was that? Ooh, nice titties. Maybe I can grab you by them. There should be a wall all the way around this place. Are those plates from China? Show me them titties. Can I grab your kitty cat?
That is Donald Trump
yes.
in a strip club. That is fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh, your plastic boobs from China.
Are they from China? Wonderful boobs. Best boobs I ever saw. Oh, man. Oh, this segment is the keeper. That was so shit. It was great, and that's what this podcast. If this podcast is one thing, if you go away with one feeling about this podcast, it's that it's so shit. It's great. Remember
Absolutely,
that, folks. Tell your friends. Oh God. Heart's beating now.
How can I top Donald Trump going into a strip club for the first time and seeing boobs and going China? I don't know how I'm going to ever top that.
Oh man, I should have said, "Is that a vagina?" Show me some tits and a vagina. Can I touch? All right. Anyway. Oh, are we doing another one this week, or are we saving that for next week? Because we're gonna do it weekly, but are we gonna do one a week? Do you reckon, or two, or whatever a week?
It's up to you, mate. I've got another one written down. If you want to crack through another one.
All right. I've had a pretty good random draw because it draws 8 at a time, so I've had a pretty good selection here. So go on. All right.
Okay.
So, your situation. All right. Okay. Very topical this. Yesterday, Greg's reopened. You're finally getting back into Greg's, and you want that vegan sausage roll. I mean, people in front of you, you will kill to get that vegan sausage roll.
Hello there, Miss Moneypenny. I just wanted to see if you've got any vegan sausage rolls. The name's Bond. James Bond.
Are you sure? You sure it's not the guy from Carry On? Hey, matron.
I felt like I had a bit of a stroke.
Can I have a sausage roll? Oh, that was the best Sean Connery I've ever seen.
Have you got any steak breaks?
Can I have a sausage roll? Give me your finest sausage roll.
How many do you want? 007.
7. Keep the O's. Oh, God, that's
Shaken,
terrible.
not stirred. I know a shake pasty.
Are you talking about Mavis? Mavis, can I have a loaf? Yeah, love. I'll put it through streamer. She's shaking. Oh, that's terrible. I love it though. I'm glad I'm wearing a Uniqlo heat resistant top because I'm bloody sweltering here.
Yeah, it's boiling.
Oh, God.
Fancy jacket on. Well, it's too hot.
So my friggin', you can probably see my heartbeat through my t-shirt and that hot. Alright, go on, give me my scenario for my last one. We'll do 2 each this week. Oh, God.
Let me think of one. I'm trying to think what you can do.
I
Mowing
can't
the
do any.
lawn, but it's raining.
Alright, hang on, let me think of something. Oh, well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm mowing underneath the soggy tree. My friends think I'm crazy, and that might be true. I'm in love. Oh, I love my woo. Oh. That was bollocks, but still, you know who it is, don't you?
I do. It's Elvis.
Hey, it's Elvis. That is the man himself.
I'll set you up. Are you ready?
Go on.
Elvis, are you going to do a little lawn mowing today?
Oh. You know, Elvis never used more than 2 letters as his whole career. I bet you never knew that. Just U and H. Oh, that's all he needs. Every song ever.
He does that weird little shaky leg thing as well. I think he just had dog shot in his foot and he's trying to get it off all the time. I don't know what he's doing.
No, I think he was the inventor of the stadium buddy. You know that bag that you strap to your leg and piss in? Just, it was always full, so you have to shake it off.
like a leg bag for when you're paralysed.
Yeah, that's it. You have to shimmy it down. Just shimmy it down. It was always getting stuck and coming back up. It's like, oh. How did we get to paralysed Elvis?
I've no idea.
It's took a turn, innit? It's took a turn. That's what we want. We want turns. Turns are good. Oh, God. Right. Well, after that segment...
I think you've won that segment with Donald Trump. That was...
Oh, we have wins. Nice. All right. I like that. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the first win. Next week is your turn. And trust me, I can't do impressions.
Yeah,
so it's nice.
Neither.
It's nice on the spot because you go with your gut. And it's either terribly good, terribly bad, or just kind of okay. It's never going to be really good. So just expect that, people.
Ironically, if it was really good, you'd be like, it's really good. And it wouldn't be funny. So
yeah,
maybe...
exactly. Like, oh, this prick showing off. But instead, it's just us 2 bellends just trying to make each other laugh and succeeding. Right, so we're thinking we're going to probably end each podcast with a question for the listeners.
Yeah.
So the idea being, we'll ask you guys a question. We'll reveal our side of it next week, alongside some of yours that you've sent in, and we'll read them out and give you shout-outs and whatnot. And I figured that would be a nice thing to do. Do you agree, Jack?
Sounds perfect to me.
Nice. So I thought... Go on.
I've got an idea, Christo. I'm going to reveal a question after you make the randomest noise you can make. Or, I was going to cue you in, but you can do it again. Are you ready? We'll do it again.
Does that have to be a different noise now then? I can't make that one again.
For the public is... What's the rarest thing you own?
Yes.
So what we'd like you to do is to send your rarest things that you possibly own, whether that be an item, a bit of memorabilia, could even be a funny story about something that someone else owns.
Yes.
Whatever it is, give us a shout on our socials, which Chris is going to plug in a minute.
I am.
And we will get to your questions next week and we'll address them.
Exactly. We'll address them. We'll get your answers, what you guys have got that's rare. We'll show you our rarest things that we own and explain what they are and how we got them. I think it's a good thing. Unless you just bought it. You know, it's easy enough. But yeah, so to contact us, folks, reach us on our socials. We are at Hunting for Funny on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. For YouTube, you just type in Hunting for Funny. The more you guys subscribe, the sooner we can get a custom URL. So it won't be, youtube.com/bunch of numbers. It'll be youtube.com/hunting for funny. But we need you people to help with that because we can't do it till we hit at least 100. So get the word out, spread it, share this with all your friends. Say, hey, look what these 2 idiots have been doing. Share it. Also, anywhere you find this podcast on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you've listened to it, YouTube, do us a favour. Just be nice. Give us a sub. give us a like, give us a share, and if you give us a 5-star review on iTunes, little review message in there, we'll give you a shout out. How's that? Isn't that nice?
That was good.
I think it's nice. Nice thing that we do.
Chris, I'll even chuck in, because you know you call me the blue tick wonder.
The blue tick. Yeah, Mr. Blue Tick.
In brackets have fuck all followers, but I do have blue tick on Twitter.
Blue tick.
So if you do leave us a 5-star review on Apple or iTunes or any of them podcast things, I might retweet something if you tweet me out, or I'll sort it out on my Twitter as well. So
there you go.
That's a little bit of thing I can use.
Nice little bit of a bonus.
And all seriousness, we want this podcast to be a success. It's something that we've talked about for a while.
Yes, it is.
And we get to spend time with each other, taking the piss,
which is nice.
bringing a bit of lightness. So
yeah. Because for those of you who don't know, obviously me and Jack are brothers, but we live nowhere near each other, so we don't get to see each other very often. So this is nice. I'm enjoying this. It's nice just being able to hang out. It feels like when you come around to ours and we play games, we just have a laugh.
Yeah.
Which is the vibe we wanted. So, and also, would it be in the first week? I've noticed there's probably been some few technical issues with my camera and stuff because my computer decided to crap out halfway through. But that should be fixed for next time. So there'll be a few teething issues for maybe a couple of episodes, but just cling in there. Cling on for dear life like that shit that just won't go, and you will soon know the joys of laughter.
Absolutely. We're not professional comedians, so we're on this ride with you. We're on this roller coaster.
Exactly.
And we hope you can follow us. So
exactly.
Right.
We're trying to figure out at the same time as you guys are, and we're none the wiser either. So yeah, remember folks, please like, subscribe, tell your friends. The most important thing at the moment in these early stages is getting as many ears listening as possible. So tell everyone you know. Obviously, things will be a little bit explicit from time to time, so maybe don't tell the kids. But everybody else, tell them. And yeah, I think it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Sounds perfect. I mean, if you're Scouse, like, your kids are swearing from the age of 5 like we were, so...
We were not.
Just show your kids, be alright.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Right, okay, well, shall we wrap it up there for this week?
Sounds good to me.
I completely forgot to English then. Shall we wrap it up there for this week? You got anything else you want to add, Jack?
No, from me, that's all. I think it's been a good experience. Can't wait for the next one. And I'm just trying to think of my rarest thing, and I think I've got one in mind. So
nice.
Yeah,
I already know mine.
I'm not sure you know I've got this, so I think
nice.
should be interested anyway.
Yeah, that'd be even better because I think you might know about mine, but you might have forgotten about it. It's from a long time ago. So yeah, interesting.
Nice.
Teaser.
Nice.
Awesome. So yeah, folks, send in your rarest items to Hunting for Funny on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you are. Send us stuff. You can also send us an email if you want, if it's easier. huntingforfunny@gmail.com. We will respond if we can. We'll read out messages online. So yeah, any questions as well, just random question you might have for the podcast, or questions directed at me, a game developer, or Jack, an athlete. We'll answer stuff on the air.
Absolutely.
Not on the air, but you know what I mean, on the video.
This is completely uncensored. This is coming from us two as brothers, not as an athlete, not as a game developer. This is just us doing our thing, and we're going to answer open and honestly to any questions we get. And yeah, just let us know what you get, and please get behind this podcast because we really want it to be a success.
Exactly. It would mean the world to us. So, thanks a lot for listening, folks. And we will see you all next week. I think, are we doing this weekly or bi-weekly?
Should we do it weekly for now and see how we get on?
Yeah, see how we get on.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. All right, folks. Well, thank you for listening, and we will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.